Datamine in a nutshell, November 2024. Guys, in this video, we're gonna discuss all the sync pair scouts in the November 2024 update, including new ones. That's 8 new sync pairs for this update, as well as rerun banners. So, I'm not really a fan of 8 new sync. And before we continue, guys, if you're wondering why I'm dressed up like this, it's because earlier was our pictorial for a big event or big performance happening on November 2023, plus Halloween party in one of the gyms that I work in. So that explains this, as well as that explains why I'm super duper late for the Datamine. So apologies for that. But anyway, let's move on. And I don't want to waste this because it took some time to make this. Let's just move on. So 8 new sync pairs, starting off with Sygna suit Ingo paired up with a chandelier that can Dynamax. This is a sprint sync pair with a Tech EX role. And this is the very first new sync pair that will have his Super Awakening, which means that he can go past 5 out of 5. You need 5 out of 5 first before you can unlock Super Awakening things. And by going to the Super Awaken level 5 or something like that, you can unlock an exclusive passive skill for him, which makes him even more powerful. And this is just the first out of many, and a lot of other sync pairs will be having their Super Awakened passive skill as well, and I'm gonna dedicate another video for that one. But just take note that if you decide to scout on his banner and you decide to scout 10 multiples on his banner, you can get 2 Super Awakened Super Awakening candy for him. So again, you need 5 out of 5 for that one first, but you can get 2 Super Awakening candy for him if you do scout 10 multiples on his banner. But anyway, let's move on. Sygna suit Emmet comes 2 days after with Dynamax Electros, or whatever this, evolution is. This is an electric field unit with an EX role of Tech. And those are Pokefairs. We have one more Pokefair coming up, which is Airy. In fact, we have 2 more Pokefairs after Airy. This is the second, or rather, should I say the third, Team Star member. Penny first, then we have Giacomo, to be more specific, and then Airy. This is a support sync pair with an EX role of Tech. And then after him, we have, or her rather, sorry, we have 2 more sync pairs, Sygna or Sygna, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this, as well as Dexio from Kalos. So this is a sprint sync pair with an EX role of Strike, and the other one is a Tech sync pair with an EX role of Support. Now, these go in line with EV Day. Now, if you're not aware, November 21 is EV Day. And it's always sus. They came up with the EV Day Variety Scout 2 years back, I think. And then last year, we have Penny as a Pokefair, plus some other EVs. Now we have 5 new EVs for this year's, EV Day. We have Glaceon for Sygna or Sygna. We have Espeon for Dexio. And then we have 3 more. We have Hilda with Leafeon, we have Hilbert with Glaceon, and we have Callum with Sylveon. They come together in a triple feature variety scout coming on November 21. Ends, or last day is on December 5. And all of them are Tech sync pairs with EX roles of support. This is a banner that has both a paid route and a non-paid route. You can decide to go for either one. And if you go for the paid route, I think it's gonna be like a tier scout, and by the last tier, you can get a ticket so that you can get one of them for sure, but just one of them, and you cannot choose which one you can get. So those are the new units. There were 8 of them, and now let's go to the rerunning units. Starting off with some sus banners, we have a custom move Candy Lance tiered scout. I'm not sure if this is just paid gems, because normally tier scouts are paid gems. And every single time you do this, you can get a custom move candy, which will raise his move level by 1. Now, if you have Lance max out, you can exchange this custom move candy for a Super Awakening Super Awakening, whatchamacallit, what's the item? Super Awakening candy, which can, by giving him that candy plus some other items, you can go for Super Awakening level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's one way of going there. But again, this is just sus. And this starts from December, or rather October 31, and ends on November 18. Last day you can scout is November 17. Same thing goes for the other ARC suit units, but this one is not ARC suits, guys. There are just the original version. So you have one for Cynthia as well, and you have one for Steven as well. Now, if you do not want to do this banner, well, and you don't have Steven yet, you can scout for Steven also. He's going to be featured in the monthly Pokefair scout, which happens the entire month of November. So you can just go for that if you want. But the other one, the custom move candies, might be an interesting thing, especially. But I don't think if you do not have them yet, well, the candies are worthless. You know, if you want to raise their move level, you should have one copy at least so that you can use the move candy on them. Anyway, guys, November 4 to November 21, you have a double feature Pokefair Scout featuring Ingo and Emmet. This is the original one with these sync pairs and not the Sygna suit units over earlier. We have a type exclusive double feature Pokefair Scout featuring Rose and Poppy, starting on November 6, ends on November 20. Last day is on November 19. This is to coincide with, I think, some event. Not sure if it's a legendary. I haven't exactly checked the event date yet, but 5-star select type scout coincides with this one. Now, on November 21, you have the rerun of 2 Master Fairs. You have Adaman, a texting pair, now with an EX roll of no, I think this is Sprint, guys. My mistake. Let me just correct this. With an EX roll of Sprint, and then you have Irida with an EX roll of Support. So these are Master Fairs, and if you decide to go for a paid route and you are able to get at least one copy, you'll get move 10, or rather a roll cake of their specific EX rolls. You can give it to them to unlock their EX rolls. Now, on November 21 as well, you have a Super Spotlight Variety Scout featuring all the past evolutions. Now, they also have tiered scouts. You can go for Tier Scout A, Tier Scout B, Tier Scout C, or something like that. Those are paid routes, but the Super Spotlight Variety Scout is non-paid if you want all the previous evolutions that came out. Aside from the Pokefair ones, aside from the Master Fair ones, you can go for this. And then we have a Super Spotlight Pokefair Scout. This one is for the Pokefairs. You can go for this banner starting November 23, ends on December 6. And last but not the least, we have your Pokemon Masters Day one-time Happy Scout, as well as the paid 100 gems thing. It happens on November 25, and if you're lucky, you can get the new Spotlight Scouts for that one. All right, those are all the new and old banners for the update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button for me, as well as leave a comment down below and tell me if you're scouting on any of these sync pairs. Again, 8 new sync pairs in this update, scoutable ones. There are free units. There's Tierno, there's Shauna with Trainer Lodge, as well as Damage Challenge. But aside from that, all of these are pretty much limited. Again, yeah. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video and want to help me out, you can go over to my coffee.com/SPLgum page. My Animal Flow mentorship is done, but I am out of funds, and I would highly appreciate it if you can help me recover my funds back. I feel my opacity is a fail thing. I'll fix that in the next video. So if you want to help me out, recover some funds back, I'd appreciate it. I did not exactly have any YouTube revenue for the last month because I was out. I could not exactly make videos in Bali. And last but not the least, a huge shout out goes to my members. There are less of you this time, but I hope you guys will come back once again once I'm back active making videos for you guys. And until then, I will see you in the next video. There are a lot. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. See you by then.